How'd you feel like you did in your first start?
I thought I did well. Definitely some passes that I could have made that I kind of left short a little bit, but overall I thought I did well, managed the game pretty well.
How much easier does it make it when those guys are running the ball as well as
Yeah, it makes my job a lot better, or a lot easier. 10 times easier for sure. You know, when we have a running game like that, it opens up a lot of things, but, you know, obviously we didn't even have to throw the ball. I mean, we were making 50-plus yard runs like almost every drive, so.
you get your bell rung there on that one hit?
Yeah.
Did it take you a few minutes to get your bearings there?
Yeah, so, I mean, on the initial impact, it was kind of just hitting the ground that kind of knocked the wind out of me. All 300 whatever plus pounds he was on top of me just kind of knocked the wind out of me a little bit, but thank goodness I was able to get up.
Have you ever been hit like that before?
I actually have. In high school, I got folded in half by a kid that goes to Notre Dame now.
Okay, so it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, though.
But that was the first time you'd been hit, probably like a year
It's
and a half.
probably, yeah, it's probably the first time I've been hit since high school. Yeah. Welcome to college football.
When you're in that role, where the shift goes, the momentum goes to the run, you become more of a game manager. What is that like for you to kind of see that turn in the game for the offense?
Right, yeah. So I'm in that case, yeah. I was just making sure I was, making sure everyone knew what they were doing. The checks, all that stuff. It was really important in that game. But yeah, I mean, seeing that I was just making handoffs. I mean, it made my job really easy. So.
What did it look like from behind the holes and stuff? I mean, these guys are getting better and better.
Oh yeah, I mean, our running game's really good right now. We're coming off the ball strong. Guys are moving guys back. We're not getting much penetration, so it's really good right now.
Do you feel like you could have passed more if you wanted to? I mean, you opened up that first drive, I think 3 for 3, even, and
Yeah.
the fourth pass it didn't count.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely could have thrown it a little more, but I mean, the coaches saw that we were making huge holes in the run game. So I mean, obviously we didn't need the pass game much that game, which is fine by me. I mean, as long as we get the win. So.
How would you grade your sort of understanding of the offense? Can you do everything that Wilton could do, I guess? I mean,
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. I mean, I got a pretty good grasp on the offense. You know, there wasn't much change from last year's offense. A lot of it carried over. So I mean, I've been in this process for 2.5 years now. When I came early, so yeah. I mean, I got a pretty good grasp on it. You can do pretty much anything the coaches ask me.
I think for the second straight game, I saw you do like a little bit of a sidearm. It reminded me a little bit of like a Matthew Stafford type throw. Is that
Yeah.
something you've been working on? Have you always had that?
No, just like sometimes, when you got a guy in your face, you got to change your throwing angle a little bit just to get it around him. So, I mean, it's kind of just an instinctive thing that happens.
Wilton might be coming back soon. The competition, you expect it to be similar to the way it's been all year?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm not sure when he's coming back or all that stuff, but I expect it to be a good competition. Coach is going to give everyone a chance, so you always got to compete.
How
What do you have to do?
supportive?
What do you have to do to make sure it's yours, or it stays yours?
Make plays, yeah, control the offense, no turnovers.
what's
Is there anyone you've leaned on during this process? Like, I mean, have Wilton and John O'Corn been two guys you've talked to a lot?
Oh yeah, I mean, we're all really close in the quarterback room. We all talk. Coach Drev, Coach Pep, Coach Harbaugh are all really active too in the process. So yeah, I mean, they've all been a huge help, especially the QB guys.
Was that something where you saw Wilton go straight from kind of being a leader of the team to a coach in a way for you?
Yeah, he's been basically like a coach. Yeah, like you said. He's helped me a lot. Keeping me confident, keeping me calm, giving me tips, reminders, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
What's sort of the main tip that he gave you? Is there one thing, like the first thing he said to you about it?
Just go out there and let it rip, man. Like he said, you can make all the throws, so just be confident. That's basically all he says.
Brandon, going into camp, Jim said it was a dead heat, all three of you, and then a couple weeks later it was the two of them. What happened there that you weren't in that dead heat even 2 weeks into camp?
Right, yeah, so I was making some mental errors that, I shouldn't have made. I think Coach lost a little confidence in me throughout camp. So I think that set me back a little bit.
When do you think you caught up? And when did you think, like, when did you feel you were ready to be the starter?
Yeah, so, you know, as soon as Wilton went down, I knew I had to, you know, pick up my game a little bit, be more focused, you know, that kind of stuff. So, but I mean, throughout camp, I mean, I got better, you know, just focusing more. But yeah.
When you say mental errors, you mean like turning the ball over, or just not really understanding maybe what they want to do in a certain spot, or what?
Yeah, so like, you know, turning the ball over, not making the right reads, you know, fumbling the snap, not calling the play right in the huddle, that kind of stuff.
Just a lot of little stuff
Yeah, a
that
lot
maybe
of
added
little
up.
stuff, yeah.
Did you get down on yourself a little bit, or did you always keep your confidence?
No, you know, you can't get down on yourself. You know, you always got to keep the same confidence, because when you start getting down on yourself, it's going to snowball. So, yeah.
Got time for a couple more,
Did the-
Brandon?
Do you think there was a certain reason why those errors started popping up after the spring you had?
No, I think I just I lost a little focus, but you know, you get more and more reps, you're gonna get better at it. So, I mean, you know, it changed a little bit from spring ball because we opened the playbook a little bit more, but the more camp went on, the more easier it came to me. So.
Did the coaches explain to you, why you went in against Rutgers and not against Michigan State or Penn State or even Indiana?
No, I mean, they always just tell me before that, they always just told me to be ready. So, yeah, that's the approach I always took, just be ready to play.
I know it's just one start, but have you noticed any differences in campus life, everyday life? And you're the starting quarterback now, right?
No, you know, honestly, I haven't really noticed much. You know, going to class and stuff like that, I honestly I haven't noticed much difference.
Did you think this moment was going to come this year? What was kind of your thought process?
Yeah, so at the beginning of the year, I mean, third string, I mean, obviously not many third strings get the chance to get in the game unless it's like a blowout. But, you know, I saw the opportunity when Will went down. You know, you never want to wish that against your teammate for someone to go down. But, I mean, it happened, so you just got to be ready. And when that happened, I saw an opportunity, you know, second string, you know, anything can happen. It was one play away. So.